Hello everyone, Carlos Flores, back on basics. So, subscribe to my YouTube channel at Back on Basics 9985. Hit the notification button so you can get notified of any new video that comes on board. If you have a question, if you have a topic, if you have a suggestion, if you want me to give you a take on my take on any videos or any questions that you have, put them in the comment section and I'll be happy to do so. If you want to connect with me on social media outlets, on Facebook, you can connect with me by typing in Carlos Flores Jr., Flores with an S, on Instagram, on X, and on Threads. You can connect with me by typing in at Back on Base. So let's talk about holiday depression. It's not a fun topic to talk about, believe me, and I'm there. I'm telling you, I'm there. There's times where I dip down, and I'm being honest with all of you because I stay in my mind because all I do is think about scenarios, and it's hard. It's hard to do so. You know what's extra hard? And again, it doesn't matter whether you're a family member, a father, a brother, a mother, or anybody. It's hard because we all want to provide. We all want to support our kids, our family members, our parents, everybody. And it's hard, and especially during this time, right? Where, like Black Friday, Cyber Monday sales. Before Christmas, after Christmas sales. It's all over. And the thing is, a lot of the time, people tell you that it's hard for them to get through the holidays, and they dip down, and that's when they have holiday depression. I don't want you to have holiday depression, ladies and gentlemen. I want to make sure that you understand, right, that you have to keep yourself mentally, physically, and emotionally balanced, because if you don't, then you're going to dip down. You have to connect with the loved ones, with your support system, with friends. And so if you don't, you're going to dip down. You have to make sure that you're being realistic. You're being in the here and now. Because if you're in the here and now and you're being realistic, then that means that you're processing not on the negative side, but you're processing all the way through either neutral or positive. The thing is, right, and I've said this so many times, when we have a reaction, it's automatic. When we have a thought, it's automatic. And you know that most of the time is negative. We as human beings are negative creatures. I don't want to say by genetics, it's just the way it is. Psychology has proven it. Anthropology has proven it. Some theology has proven it. Some religions also talk about that as well. That our first thought, automatic, negative. Because we have to process in order for us to get to a positive state of being. Positive state of being. Look at me, right? Right now, I'm happy because family was over. Still have family members. I'm here in a room that I usually don't use to make videos because it's kind of dark. You can see, right? But as long as you can see me, as long as I get close to you, and as long as you get the message that holiday stress is real, ladies and gentlemen. Holiday stress, holiday depression is real. A lot of the times, especially men, and I'm just going to talk about men, but also women as well, we tend to keep ourselves busy so that way we can forget about how we're feeling. And it sucks because it's getting worse, and it gets worse and worse and worse if we don't deal with it. It's one of those things that it's hard. Look, we had Thanksgiving celebration 2 days ago at my mom's house, and it was hard because this celebration at her house was the first one since my dad passed away. And it sucks because he was my true north. I mean, he was the one who was the most level-headed person in my life that would tell me this is the way that I would recommend you do it. And if something needed to be done, he would say, okay, let's do it. When do you want to do it? Do you want to go right now, or do you want to go a little bit later on? And it was just so motivating. And and he was just not doing that, but he was also very, very positive. He would do that. And both my mom and dad, I mean, they supported us, my brother and I, and it was a lot. And they still support in different ways. And so that's what I've learned, and that's what I want to do. And that's what most of you do. You want to support, but here's the thing. During the holiday seasons, it's a little bit harder because the money gets stretched a little bit. Your time gets stretched thin a little bit. Talking to different people, dealing with different stresses and everything, it gets you stretched thin. What's going to happen? You're going to get depressed. It's holiday depression, and it's not the best because it takes you a long time to get out of it. You have to make sure that you're always talking to somebody that can give you a different perspective based on what they see of you. Again, I'm going to say it again. You need to get a different perspective from somebody else that's able to give you a perspective from me about you from their perspective. And so it's hard. It's hard. I mean, and once you get in your head, remember what I said? It's hard to get out of your head. And because the only person that is talking to you, that is interacting with you, is you. And why are you going to listen to yourself when you know that time after time after time, you've gotten deeper and deeper and deeper into anxiety, into depression, into, feeling down, isolating from everybody else. Those are the things that you don't want to do. This is the holiday times. This is the time to be with family and friends and those that support you. These are the times that you have to connect, ladies and gentlemen, with people. Because if you don't, then you're going to slow down. And if you keep on doing that, even during the holiday break, then you'll stop. And it'll be hard to get going again, especially during the holiday times. It's hard, to do that. And I'm saying it because I'm saying it from personal experience. And I'm still here, motivated, making videos for all of you. So that way you can see the topics, but also so that way you can see that I go through them. I don't know how many psychology classes I've had. I don't know how many therapy classes I've had. I've taken, so that way I can do psychology, that I can do therapy, I can do different things. But still, even the people that know how to do it, they still feel down from time to time. Sometimes, knowledge helps because it doesn't bring you all the way down. So, studying a little bit, learning a little bit on how to deal with holiday depression. So again, watch this video. Do the activities that you love doing. What am I doing right now? I'm doing the activity that I love doing. Making videos so that you can actually listen to them, can take what you need, can talk to your support system so that way they can tell you and they can guide you so that way you can balance your mind, your body, and your emotions. So, holiday depression sucks. That's the best word I can use. But there's a lot of help out there. NAMI and NAMI is a non-profit organization that helps when it's holiday blues. They call it holiday blues. I call it holiday depression because let's be honest, that's how you feel. You feel down. And so connect with organizations. Your local community has people that you can talk to. If you if you have, you can talk to your doctor and say, doctor, can I have a referral so I can talk to somebody in the mental health field, so that way you can do that. Post questions here. Why am I doing these videos? Have I done in a year? I've done about 500 videos, longer videos. So that way you can go back and look at the different topics. So that way you can go back and you can see how to deal with things. But again, remember what I've always told you, right? Always told you. You can get suggestions. You can connect with your support system. They can see it from their perspective based on you. But you will decide which things you're going to work on, which things you're going to move forward with, which things you're going to focus on. Because it takes you to get up, right? Do work, balance your mind, body, and emotions, and lower holiday depression. So, subscribe to my YouTube channel at Back on Basics 9985. Hit the notification button so you can get notified of any new videos that come on board. Again, I'm here. Some of you have asked me questions. Some of you have suggested videos. I've done those. So I want to make sure that you have options, that you have a different point of view, that you can count on somebody making a video or talking or replying to you, so that way you can have balance in your life. Back on Basics.